Well, my name's Ed Burt, of course, and I live on Manitoulin Island. I got a 80th birthday coming up in August. Mainly, I went to the CEN for years and years and years, and I was a director, or was a representative from Ontario for I don't know how long, more than a year, but it doesn't matter. And always I wanted to go. I wanted to go to one of the workshops on sustainable agriculture, or I wanted to go on food production, and every time I ended up in the nuclear workshop. The people that I met in the network were the most knowledgeable people that I've ever met in my life about a broad range of subjects. I know people in the network that were in the network, and they realized they didn't have enough education. And so they went back to school and become lawyers. I look at Maisie Shields, how she, used to go down in a train from Saskatchewan to Ottawa and go to the Atomic Energy Control Board, to their library, and spend hours and hours and hours and hours in there all by herself, and then come back home. But raising the level of awareness of everybody she met. Everybody she met. Well, I think there's some younger people coming up in governments, and there are some younger people coming up in industry and so on too. I talked to them, and I talked to some people about the environment and things that were happening to the earth, and I wondered if those people had any grandchildren, or ever expect they ever would have any, or great-grandchildren, or whether they were just looking at the bottom line of their portfolio. I mean, what is the most important here? And now I see some younger people that are coming up that are having more responsible jobs, and that need input from the people in the network. They need it desperately. They always have. They just didn't know it before. Maybe they know it better. Maybe they will know it better in the future. That when they're in that office with the sign on the door, some kind of an environmentally appropriate sign that this is the caribou room or something, and they don't know what the hell a caribou looks like, or who's killing them up there with a pipeline that might be able to be put in a better place, or maybe we don't need it at all. Like, maybe there can be more cooperation in caring for the earth. I mean, there has to be, or we're not going to care for it well enough. And we're just going to put future generations in misery. It's as simple as that. Everybody's responsibility. More cooperation. Let's hope.